evening. I'm back once again. My name is Lyndon Baptiste. Welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC. And tonight we have a special topic. We're going to discuss the second step that we took in building business credit and how to register a business name. Thank you so much for joining, and let's get it started. Welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel, we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, loans, and how to travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back and bonuses. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them. Okay, so basically in the recap from the last Sunday's business credit live stream that we did, because we didn't do a live stream last week Sunday, but we did one the Sunday before. And that's where we had a special guest, Bob, stellar professional business coach from the YouTube channel Cakeologi, as a guest on our channel, where we discussed the first step in building business credit, which is to create a business name. And we went over how to do that also as well. And Bob left us with a couple of good tools to use to develop that name. And one of the tools here was Panabi, which is a website that you can use to help you with your business name. Okay, because when you're building a business name, it should be marketable. And what I mean by marketable, you should be able to create a domain name out of that business name, as well as a Facebook page, Facebook groups, Instagram business page, and other social media pages for your business name. And also, he also gave us this other tool called the Namealix. Okay, and Namealix is another great tool that you can use to also as well. And if you missed that video, you can definitely see that video here. Is on this channel in a playlist. The name of the playlist is called How to Build Business Credit. Okay, and the topics that we discussed, the main bullet points of last business credit live stream that we had was how to name a business, make it legal, how to make it legal, make it memorable, make it meaningful, make it original, make it domain name ready, as I just discussed earlier, make it social media friendly, make sure it's available, and avoid high risk names to also as well. So all the explanations of all these bullet points that we discussed in the first business credit live stream can be found in the first business credit live stream that we did here on this channel too also as well. So if you missed that, you definitely want to go in the playlist and check it out. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do now is, now that we've had this idea to create the business name that we accomplished in the first business credit live stream, and we tested it so that it can be used as a domain name. We can make a domain name out of it. We can also use it on social media to also as well. Now we want to move on to the second step in building business credit and in registering the business name for the company. Okay, so basically it's pretty straightforward on how to register a business name. And what we did was we went to the Secretary of State website for our state here in South Dakota, and we registered the business name there. Okay, the business name was available on when we did a domain name search using GoDaddy.com, and we were able to obtain the business name for how to get an 800 credit score LLC.com, the domain name rather. Okay. So once we did that, we did a search on the Secretary of State's website for our state. Now, I'm just going to give you an example of one of the Secretary of State's websites in Florida. We're going to use Florida for an example, okay? Because we do understand that there are 52 different states in the year. But before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to find your Secretary of State's website in your state. Okay, so basically it's pretty simple and straightforward, on how to do this. There's nothing, fancy about it, nothing really difficult or complex about it. All you would need to do is basically go ahead and do what's called a Google search. Okay, I like to use Google because Google is the largest search engine. Number one, and number two, believe it or not, is YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and start with the Google search engine here. And we're going to search for, let's say, the Florida Secretary of State's website. Now, you have to remember that you got to look for your Secretary of State's website in your state. Okay, so all I'm doing here is typing it in the Google search bar. Comes out in the browser. I hit enter, and it goes over to show me different links here. And I would have to pick the correct link. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to choose the correct link. Since I already know which link is the correct link, which is kind of not fair because I kind of like cheated, but basically it's this link, okay, for Florida. You're clicking on this link, and that takes you to the Secretary of State's website for Florida. Okay, so as you can see here, it's pretty much straightforward, and simple, easy to use. You can do a business owner name search. You can do an LLC name lookup, look up a business name by address, and here's a Wyoming state entity search. So preferably, I prefer to do an LLC, but as you scroll down the site here, you find a place where you can find a business entity in another state. Okay, if you're researching a specific company. Okay, so basically, what you're going to do is click on this link here to the right. And this is something here where you would, it's like an advertisement, I guess, here. But basically, that's what you would need to do. You need to find let's see, let me make sure I double check this is the Florida Secretary of State's website, because we want to make sure we're in the right place. Okay. So let's see here. Let's check this. Florida Department of State, DOS, myflorida.com you have here. SecretaryofStates.com, Florida, corp.net. Okay. So you have several websites there in order to find the state. Here's e-filing. Let's try that. DOS.myflorida. Okay, Florida Department of States. Okay. Start a business here. They have for corporations, LLCs, limited liability partnerships, limited liability company, nonprofit organization, and fictitious name registration too also as well, which is more like a sole proprietorship. But basically what you want to do, what I recommend and what Bob recommends too, is that you form an LLC, which is called a limited liability company. Okay, so you click on this link here to start e-filing. Florida Limited Liability Company. Now it says here, it gives you instructions for filing the articles of organization, gather all the information required to complete the form, have a valid form of payments. Okay, so basically this is how you would go about it, right? But you want to be very careful when you're filling out this application, that you want to make sure all the documents is correctly filled out. And what I mean by that is you don't want to have any errors or mistake in filling out the information, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up getting what's called an articles of incorporation document, okay, from the Secretary of State. And that you're going to need in the future to open up your business bank account. You're also going to need that for several different things that you're going to need to do for the business. I mean, it's going to come up over and over again throughout the life of your business. So you want to make sure this is filed correctly. So how do you go about doing that? What's a good way to make sure that this is filed correctly, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you, actually, I'm going to take you to a site really quick, which gives you even further more information on that, on getting the help to correctly fill out the documentation. And also, you would need a registered agent in the state that you are doing businesses, and the registered agent has to be in the state that you are actually going to be doing business in. So what I would recommend here is that you actually, if you're planning on starting a business or registering a business, I would definitely check in with Bob from Cakeologi, because he's a great business coach. He can help you, and even in the beginning stages of setting up this business, getting the structure right, laying the foundation down. Okay. Now, someone once told me, hey, I know you're doing videos about building business credit. Why don't you do one video about the foundation, building the foundation of building business credit? And I said, well, okay, that's great and all. But when you're talking about building a foundation of business credit, there are several different things involved. Okay. There is creating a name for the business, right? Making a name. Then there is registering the name, right? And there are several other parts of the foundation to starting a business or building business credit, which I'm not going to mention all of them here, because what I wanted to do was to give you guys the information piece by piece, and break it down simple and easy, so anyone can understand it. It's not all jumbled up into several different points. You don't get the whole foundation at one time. You're building bits and pieces of the information, because a house is built, one brick at a time, right? They don't lay the whole foundation down at one time for you, right? And if they do, that foundation was put together piece by piece at some point before it was installed, right? So that is pretty much the focus, the strategy that we use, when we make videos here on YouTube, right? So today we're giving you one of the parts of building the foundation for business credit, and then next week, Sunday, we'll be giving you another part of the foundation of building business credit too also as well. Okay. So I know we've talked about Bob from Cakeologi. He can help you to register the business in the state that you live in, and preferably, my choice, my preference is LLC, to go LLC. You can go S corporation too also as well, and register it as an S corporation, but that is entirely, up to you. Okay. Now, in order to reach Bob, we do have contact information for Bob. but I do have a special link where I can send you directly to Bob to get a free consultation, okay, with Bob. So that way he can go over with you your personal and your business goals to also as well for building business credit, right? And this is just what I have here up on the screen is where this link would take you to. It would take you to a calendar where you would actually schedule the consultation with Bob, okay? And it's not too long of a phone call. It's a 30-minute phone call. So it is definitely worth your time to also as well. Okay. Because the return on your investment from building business credit can be over 10 times or maybe even more. Okay. So it's a 30-minute phone call. All right. The link to get the free consultation with Bob is in the description of this video. To get to the description, all you need to do is on the live chat bar right below the video. If you're on a cell phone, just hit the X, okay? And then after you hit the X button, then you hit the drop down arrow, is pointing downward, and that would open up the description to this video, okay? And as soon as that opens up, then you can find the link. And I will actually be putting the link after the video is over and uploaded to YouTube. So you can look out for that after this video, a live stream is over with. Okay. So that's a little bit of information on how to register, a business name. And like I said, you have options, several options on how you can organize your, name the business, what kind of legal structure you would like to have, whether you'd like to have an LLC or whether you'd like to have a partnership. There's also a S corporation, right? And there's also an LLC, limited liability company, like we went over earlier. So this is, can be an important decision for you to make when you are starting your business, when you are starting to name the business also as well, because it's important that you actually register the business, okay? And very, very important that you do so, especially for your filing your taxes with the IRS. It's going to be important. Opening up your business bank account is going to be important. If you need to get a merchant account in the future to accept payments from your customers online, that's going to be important to also as well. It's going to be important and come up in several different areas of your experiences with building business credit. Okay. So now what I have here up on the screen is a basic article from entrepreneur.com about business structure basics. Okay. And it's just an article that they had created here, which gives you a basic overview of the different structures of building, naming your business or registering your business. You have a sole proprietorship. Now, sole proprietorship, I really do not recommend anyone starting with a sole proprietorship, even if you only have a YouTube channel, okay? Even if you have a tiny, small business, say you sell envelopes and you only make, $650 a year, okay? And you barely meet the requirement to file business taxes in your state or federal taxes. I still do not recommend a sole proprietorship because, say, in the future, if something happens and a customer decides to sue you, you have no protection at all with a sole proprietorship. That customer can actually come after you, your assets. If you own a car, they can come and get a judgment in a court of law, take your vehicle, sell it to pay whatever money that's owed on a lawsuit. They can take your house. If you own a house, they can take your bank account and take the money out of your bank account. There's several things that they can do to you to affect you personally. Okay. When you register your business name as a sole proprietorship. Okay. So you are at a disadvantage here. Okay. Now, there's another type of business structure called a partnership. A partnership is basically two individuals getting together to start a business. Okay. There are general partnerships and limited partnerships. Okay. In a general partnership, the partners manage the company, they assume responsibility for the partnership's debts and other obligations. A limited partnership has both general and limited partners. Okay. So there's a full explanation here of what the difference is between a general partnership and a limited partnership here, business structure in this article too also as well. Now, corporation is more complex and expensive than most other business structures, as it says here, right? But the biggest benefit for business owners who decide to incorporate is the liability protection he or she receives. So you guys remember when I was telling you how a customer can come after your personal assets? It doesn't have to be a customer. It could be the IRS, okay? It could be a company you owe money to, right? It could be a vendor you owe money to or something. You know, it could be anyone, right? But the point is with the proprietorship, you are not protected in this way. But for a corporation, you have that liability protection that you automatically receive. Okay, a corporation's debts is not considered the debt of its owner. So if you have a business and you get it incorporated as a corporation, your business's debt is not your debt. It's separated. Just like business credit and personal credit should be separated, business's debt, when it's a corporation, is separated from your personal debt. It's not your debt. Okay. Not saying that you should not pay the debt. What I'm saying is you cannot be held liable for your business's debt if you are a corporation. Okay. So that's the benefit of it. The downside to it is the owners of the corporation may pay a double tax on business earnings. Okay. Now, there is another structure that's called an S corporation. The S corporation, as you say here, is a little more attractive to small business owners than a regular C corporation because S corporation has very attractive tax benefits. It provides business owners with the liability protection of a corporation too also as well. And the income and losses, they're passed down through shareholders included on their individual tax returns. So there's just only one level of federal tax to pay. Okay. So you're not being double taxed there with the S corporation. That's why S actually can stand for single taxed corporation. Okay. And it explains here how many shareholders this S corporation can have, up to 100 shareholders. Now we get down to the superstar here that I prefer, the limited liability company. Okay, often referred to as LAX, has been around since 1977. Okay, it's a hybrid entity. Okay, and it brings together a lot of the best features of partnerships and corporations. That's why they're calling it a hybrid. Okay, it enjoys the protections that the corporations enjoy without the double taxation. Okay, so they're just going to protect you. You have no liability. As far as liability wise, you are protected. Your personal assets are protected too also as well. All you need to do to get an LLC is you need to file it with your Secretary of State. Okay, and then you'll get what's called articles of incorporation. You also need to have a registered agent. Now, my suggestion, I recommend if you're planning on doing this, in the future or now at some point that you get together with Bob from Cakeologi, and he will, guide you through it step by step, for a very low rate. Okay. You'll be paying almost next to nothing for doing this. Only thing you would have to pay is the fee that your state charges in order for you to register the LLC in your state. Okay. So that's what I recommend. I recommend the LLC, because, like I said, it's a very attractive business structure. It gives you the liability protections that you're going to need as a business owner. You may not think you need them right now because you might be saying, oh, my business is small. I only have a handful of customers or what have you. Or I'm a mom and pop shop. Or I only sell envelopes. I only make $700 a year. Okay, fine. But as your business begins to grow, and you start engaging with more and more clients and more customers, you're going to need that liability protection too also as well. Another thing that an LLC does for you, it provides some type of authority, okay, in the sales world. Okay, when you're trying to make a sale to that prospect or that lead, then when they see that LLC behind your name, they know, in their mind, they're like, this is for real. This is a real company. This is a real business. But when you're just going about it as doing business as Jane Doe, or you just have a sole proprietorship, right? They're not going to really respect you as much as if you had the LLC behind your name, or if you had INC behind your name, Inc., Incorporated. Okay. So that's very important, and that looks more respectable too in the eyes of creditors in the future too also as well, when you go to apply for business credit or lines of credit or loans or business credit cards, whatever it is. Okay. So you definitely want to keep that in mind right there. Okay. So let's see, what else do we want to go over here? I wanted to show you a sample of what we did. What it basically looks like when after you paid your fee to the state, and you actually are registered with that state that you're doing business in as a LLC. And I kind of wanted to show this to you guys here really quick on the screen to give you guys an example of what it's going to look like for you here really quick. So basically, you got your articles there. It's signed by your agent, who's handling it for you. And this is the certificate of organization here. As part of the articles of organization, it will have your business name on it. As you can see, our business name is here. How to get an 800 credit score LLC. And it has a business ID number. That business ID number is very important, and you should keep these documents in a secure place where you can always find them and be able to refer back to them in the future in case you do need them. Okay. So that's just an example of what it looks like, and it's signed by the Secretary of State of South Dakota. So that's what it's going to look like. So basically, in review, you already created your business name in the first step that we went over in the first business credit live stream. Now you doing your second step now. You want to make sure you're using Panabi or Namealix to check and see, to create a domain name, and also to check and see if that name can be used and social media too also as well. We went over that in the first live stream, so we're not going to go over that again here. So when you do that, you want to definitely make sure that you go to the Secretary of State's office in your state, or you can do it online. You could do a simple Google search for Secretary of State's office and just type in the name of your state. And you'll have to search around the links for a little while. Don't get distracted by some websites. They may try to sell you some kind of a package or something, claiming that they're going to do this all for you or anything like that. Make sure you find the correct Secretary of State's website for your state. Okay. And, if you need help doing that, like I said, you can contact Bob, and I will be putting the link inside of the description that will take you straight to Bob, for the free consultation. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up the floor here for comments and questions to also as well recognize some of you who have been here. Thank you for listening to this topic. I know it was a long topic tonight, about 31 minutes. I do appreciate you guys listening. It is a blessing. First comment coming from Cakeologi, who says, hello, family. We have a special free 15-minute call with me, Bob, at Cakeologi. Let's get it. Yeah. I guess Bob is doing a 15-minute call also. What I showed you guys was a 13-minute call, but if you want a 15-minute call, just, let's let them know. Okay. You can, I'll put the link in the description after this live stream is over, like I said. And so that way you guys will be able to click on it and schedule your free consultation with Bob, okay, who will take you through the steps to building business credit. Okay. Janelle says, hello and welcome to our live stream this evening. Thank you, Janelle. So everyone, if you haven't already, please say hello to Cakeologi and Janelle too also as well. Janelle says, hey, big brother Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman. Yes, you are the first. Yes, I missed Janelle, Cornell's and Jessica's comment. Thank you, Jessica R., for commenting before the live stream even started. You were the second person. Appreciate you. Much love. So if you haven't already, please say hello to Jessica R. And also please say hello to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, who was the first. A lot of times he is the first to comment on a live stream. Sometimes long before the live stream even starts, he's commenting already. So really appreciate you, Cornell. So guys, if you haven't already, please say hello to Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, too also as well. Janelle says, hey, Jessica R., how are you and family? Okay, awesome. Just checking my phone and make sure I don't miss any of the comments as I'm going along. Okay, Janelle says, I'm good. Awesome. Janelle says, hey, big brother Bob at Cakeologi. Jakari Pikes is back in the building once again. Good to see you, Jakari. Jakari says, hey, everybody, what's going on? Hit the like button. Hey, Janelle, congrats on your cash rewards credit card. Yeah, so if you missed that live stream we did earlier, we did a live stream about Janelle's approval for the Navy Federal Credit Union Cash Rewards credit card. And we did a review of the card, and we did all the, we went over the MasterCard benefits that are attached to the card, too also as well, and the credit limit. We went over all of that in the live stream. So if you missed that live stream, go ahead and after this live stream is over, go to the previous video. It should be up on the channel, easy for you to get to. And I really appreciate you watching. Janelle says, hey, brother at Jakari Pikes, thank you so much. Good to see you here. Yeah, Jakari, really appreciate you. Bob from Cakeologi says, hi to Janelle. Appreciate you also, Cakeologi. Janelle says, the Cakeologi, good to see you again. Awesome. Janelle says, at Cornell, Mr. Mentor Freeman, good to see you again, brother. Jakari says, it's good to be here, sis. Janelle, you're doing an excellent job. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Appreciate the love and support, people. I really do. Pink Lady says, hey, fam. Pink Lady back again in the building once more. Thank you, Pink Lady. Everyone, please say hello to Jakari Pikes and Pink Lady too also as well. Thank you for joining us, family. We love all of you. We appreciate and glad you're here with us. Janelle says, Jakari, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really excited. Now I'm going to wait for a few months to apply. Got to take a break. LOL.
I had to do the Navy photo. I had to.
Yeah, for sure.
I wanted to wait if I had to.
Yeah, Janelle had to. I know. It's okay. It's okay. Right now, I'm in the process of waiting until the first week of March. Then I'm going to be applying for my second Navy Federal credit card. And I can't wait either. I'm really anxious about that. But I have to wait the 3 weeks till the first week of March to do so. And I will be doing so, very soon. Even though I'm not using my Navy Federal Cash Rewards credit card right now at the moment, because we already hit the sign-on bonus, the $250 sign-on bonus that we planned on reaching. We already hit it with the minimum spend that we've already done on it. So now I'm going back to using the Pedal card, the Discover card, and then the City Double Cashback card. So that's where we're at right now. Okay. Janelle says, hey, big sis at Pink Lady. Good to see you again. Yes. Awesome. Pink Lady says to Janelle, hey, sis. Janelle says, definitely get in touch with Bob at Cakeologi. He is an amazing Bob that knows he's an amazing Bob, huh? Yeah, he's an amazing Bob. I've met a lot of Bobs in my lifetime, and he's an amazing Bob. He is the most amazing Bob I ever met, okay? Out of all the Bobs I've met in my life, all right? He is a stellar business coach, very knowledgeable about business credit. He has his own YouTube channel where he talks about how to build business credit, the clients that he's helped to build business credit. He even has a video about a $100,000 car that he was able to purchase using his perfect credit. So it's an awesome YouTube channel. You guys definitely need to check it out. He does live streams every Thursday, I believe. I'm not sure the time. I don't know. I don't remember what time. I think it's 8 o'clock. I don't remember if that's Central or Eastern Standard Time. I don't remember. But Bob, please correct me. Let me know what time is your live stream every Thursday night, so that way I can put it up here on the screen so everyone can see. Janelle says, wow, wasn't expecting this already.
Thumbs down.
Okay, we got a thumbs down, Janelle said. 2 thumbs down, Janelle said. Okay, well, thank you guys for the thumbs down. And thank you for the thumbs up too also as well. We appreciate our haters because our haters help us to excel in life. Our haters make us better professionals. They make us, they help us grow our YouTube channel too also as well, believe it or not. And come to think about it, those thumbs down are not hurting our YouTube channel at all. All it's doing is showing YouTube that there is more and more engagement. Every thumbs down, it just means that there's engagement, going on. So, that's all I wanted to say about those 2 thumbs down. But I really appreciate all the people who hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. And if you're new here, hit the thumbs up. If you've been in here for a while, you know how we say it, hit the thumbs up too also as well, because we like to put this video in front of as many people as possible, and also help YouTube at the same time to do the same thing too also as well. We also want to get more people here into the chat at the same time. And Janelle, being that I said that, look at what Janelle just said just now in the comment. Let's hit that thumbs up, everyone, not thumbs down. Well, we can't stop people from hitting the thumbs down, Janelle.
No,
we really can't stop them from doing that. It's going to be thumbs down. You guys that have YouTube channels, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. There's always going to be thumbs down at some point, at some time. Okay. All right. So it's no surprise to us. All right. But I really appreciate all the people who hit the thumbs up. Janelle says to Jakari, that would be so awesome. Jakari says at Janelle, I'll keep you posted. Keep making these good videos, Lyndon. Yes, yes. Thank you for the kind words, Jakari, too, also as well. Ricky Glenn, back in the building, back again, or back again, like Dwayne says in How to Build Credit TV. That's good information, he says. And thank you for the kind words, Ricky Glenn. I really appreciate you too also as well. And if you haven't already, please say hello to Ricky Glenn. Janelle Leone says at Jakari Pikes, thank you, and he will definitely keep up with these great videos. We appreciate you as well to be part of this. You guys are awesome. Yes, I agree. You guys are totally, completely awesome for sure. Janelle says, hey, Ricky Glenn. Janelle says, let's hit that like button. Yes, yes. Christopher Hopkins says, you're a great, genuine person. I appreciate you, Christopher. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you so much, Christopher. And Janelle says, hey, brother, at Christopher Hopkins. Jason Van Hughes back in the building once again. Oh, my goodness. I thought you had went to bed, Jason. I thought you had to get up early in the morning. I was going to message you on Facebook after we got off the phone. Because I don't know about something. I don't remember what it was about. Yeah, well, good to see you back on. I hope you get enough rest, though, for work in the morning, though. I appreciate you stopping by. Jason says, just stop by to say, hey, no more cards from me until 6 to 10 months. I just got the IKEA card for an $11,000 credit limit. Woo-hoo! Just now. That's 12 cards. Wow, that's awesome, Jason. So did you get a credit limit increase on that card? Or is that the first credit limit that they're giving you since you applied? Because the reason why I'm asking is if that's your first credit limit you got since you applied, then you want to definitely in like 2 or 3 days, call them up back over the phone and ask for a credit limit increase. Okay. But let me know inside of the comments for sure. Janelle says, hey, brother, at Jason Van Hughes, congratulations on the IKEA card. Yes, time to take a break in applying for credit cards. Okay. All right, awesome. Pink Lady says, Cakeology's live stream is 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, thank you so much for letting us know that, Pink Lady, because I just wasn't sure what time it was. I guess that's definite then. Bob or Cakeology's live stream is every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, again, if you want to see or participate in Bob's live stream on his channel, Cakeology, it is there every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's going to be talking about business credit. Okay, so if you're looking to build business credit, you definitely don't want to miss out on all the knowledge and information he's going to be dropping. And he's got some great topics in store for you too also as well. So don't miss out. Janelle says, at Pink Lady. Janelle again says, Bob does his live stream every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got it, guys. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yep, got it.
We already said it.
Okay.
I get ahead of you.
Josh M is in the building. Awesome. So everyone, please welcome our new person to the live stream, Josh M. And if you haven't already, please say hello to Josh M. Josh says, question, hey, I paid $890 for a 4-month credit repair service. Is it worth it? Well,
that's the name of the
for 4 months. Okay, so $890 for 4 months. Well, I'm assuming. Okay, babe, let me get to it in the comments. I'm going one by one, then I'll get down there. So basically $890. So basically, I'm thinking, just for example, this might not have been what you paid, but say The sign-on fee to complete the first amount of work was $150, for example. Okay, so I'm just getting my calculator out here while at the same time while I'm talking to you, so that way I can do the numbers. Let's do the math, huh? Okay, so $150 for the sign up. That leaves $740 left. Now you said for 4 months. Okay, let's divide that for 4 months. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta add the zero. Boom. Okay, it leaves 740. Okay, divide that by 4. 740 divided by 4. That's $185 a month. Now that's quite expensive, there, Josh. I don't know if you want to be paying $185 a month. I mean, the most expensive credit repair service that I've used before we started our own credit repair company was $150 a month. Yeah, it was $150 a month. Okay, so 185, that's pretty high. Okay, now they say if you paid less than $150 for the sign up, then that would mean your monthly payments were more than $185 a month, which would be even worse. So, I mean, there's tons of credit repair services that you can get, and you don't have to pay $185 a month or $890 in a 4-month period. And we are one of them. Okay. If you want to find out more about our prices and what we have to offer, just go to our website. Actually, I should have done this earlier in this video, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to share the screen. I'll put our website on the screen for you so that way you can see it. Okay. So I'm putting the website here on the screen. If you guys can see the screen clearly, just go ahead and type the number 1 inside of the comments if you can see my screen clearly. This is what we have on the screen here. This is our website for our company, How to Get an 800 Credit Score, LLC, and .com. We were able to get a .com too, fortunately, as well. So that goes back to what we were saying here about our topic for our business credit live stream. You want to pick a name. You want to choose a name that you could get a domain for. Okay. The reason why we chose the domain name How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC.com is because it represents continuity. We wanted to have continuity with the name. We don't want to confuse our clients by getting a shorter domain, and then people see us online and be like, "Who are you? We never heard of you." You know, but if they see How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC, oh, you're the guys that have the YouTube channel on YouTube, Lyndon and Janelle. We know you. So that's why we wanted to keep the name consistent on all platforms, on YouTube, online, on our website, on our Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, everywhere. Okay, and that's what you should do when you're starting to build business credit. When you're building a business from the ground up, that's the way you should build your business. Okay, with continuity, and don't confuse your customers or your leads or prospects. Okay, make it very easy for them to find you. So this is the website here. Okay, now if you click on this green button, it will just take you to the information form to fill out to get more. You could either do 2 things on that form. You could get information, more information, or you can sign up, right? Either way, you will get a free consultation with me, and also you will get a free credit audit as well, okay, with me. And from there, we can determine what needs to be worked on your credit report. And we can also find out if we can help you or not, or if we're the best company to help you. Okay. So basically, it's at the bottom of the site. And here's the information form that you will fill out. Okay. It's at the bottom of the website. And the website is scrolling across the screen there. If the letters are too small and you're on a cell phone, just turn your cell phone sideways. That will make the letters bigger for you. So that way you can see the link to the website. Okay. And the link is also in the description here of this video as well. So you just want to fill out this form in entirety. Okay. Click on I'm not a robot. Click on submit my information now. Okay. So I know that was a pretty long answer there for you there, Josh, but we really wanted to try to answer the question as best as possible, trying to be thorough and at the same time give you everything that you need to get more information on our credit repair services too also as well. Okay. All right. Awesome. Pink Lady has a comment. She says the autocorrect keeps doing that at Janelle Leone. Okay, I guess you guys are talking about autocorrect. Jason Van Hughes to Josh says 4 months is not long for credit repair. 8 months is bare minimum. Yeah, so that's the thing about credit repair. Yes, it's possible. You can get a super fast deletion, 30 days. First round of disputes, bam, collection gone off your credit report. Yes, I've seen that happen. It's happened to me, okay? But does it happen 100% of the time? No, okay? So when you go into credit repair, you want to have that mindset that you did not take one night to mess up your credit. You did not mess up your credit in one night. You did not get all those collections in one night. You didn't even get one collection in one night. Because you know what? To get a collection, you have to be late on your payment first, right? Then you have to be at least 30 days late for them to report it late to the credit bureaus. And then you have 30 days late, 60 days late, 90 days late, and it goes on and on. Then it goes into a charge off. Then then you have a collection. So that doesn't happen in one day or overnight. It's not an overnight remedy. And credit repair is not an overnight remedy. Okay. Yes, you can get lucky, get it deleted super fast, but in general, it's not an overnight remedy. Okay. It requires patience. It requires perseverance. Okay. So even the best in the credit repair world, they know this. Okay. And that's what we tell our clients or, the people that we talk to about our company, that this is not a fly-by-night thing. It requires patience, perseverance. So you just have to be patient. Okay. So Jason, you're 100% right. And thank you for sharing that as well. Janelle says, hello at Josh M. Who do you have to do your credit repair?
No.
Good question, Janelle. Thank you for asking that. I didn't even think about asking that, but that's a good question. Great question. Janelle says, no more credit cards for Jason Van Hughes. LOL. Yeah, no more credit cards for you, Jason. You're going to take a break on credit cards, all right?
Yeah, right.
Credit card break for Jason.
And me.
Okay. Josh says credit card company he uses is called Credit Corrections LLC. Okay. Good to know that. Jason says approved for 8K credit limit increase. Instant 11K. Yeah. Okay, great. Awesome. Yeah, that's what they do at IKEA. They'll give you an increase 2 days or 3 days after you just got
after that, I don't know how long you gotta wait. I'll find out later.
2 or 3 days right after you just gotten the card.
First one.
Your first one, without even having a relationship with them. So that's how they get down over there at IKEA. So if you're looking for a retail credit card to add to your credit mix, because maybe you might not have a retail credit card reporting to your credit, every month. Okay, that's a retail credit card right there, store credit card, and it gives high credit limits. Okay, there are others too, also as well, that you can apply to and get that will boost your credit and build your credit as well, like the My Jewelers credit card. Okay, my Jewelers Club, right? That gives you a guaranteed $5,000 credit limit. Then you have the New Coast Direct. They also give you a guaranteed $5,000 credit limit. Okay, so there are stores out there that will give you high credit limits. All right, and the high credit limits is definitely something you need because that keeps your credit utilization low. All right, as long as you don't go out and spend more simply because you have higher credit limits now. Okay, keep your spending the same. That's the key. Pink Lady says, Jason, you have the credit card fever now. Yeah, I guess he does. He does have this credit card fever there, Pink Lady. For sure. Okay, Josh just corrected it. Said Credit Corrections LLC. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Got
I'm
it.
going to show you.
Josh says, hey guys, I'm a real estate broker of 15 years in Southern California. Yes, we love real estate brokers there, Josh. Actually, we accept real estate brokers to become affiliates of our company too, also as well. So, I mean, if you're interested in becoming an affiliate, like the message on the bottom of the screen says $100 payout per referral. That's what we pay out for every customer that you refers to us that is a successful paying customer. Okay, and we also have an affiliate portal where you get your own personal username and your own personal password, so you can use that to log into the affiliate portal once you become an affiliate, and you can check and see the progress of the referrals that you sent to us. You can check and see what date that person signed up, if they did in fact sign up for our services, and you can see how long they've been with us and how they're doing with the program. Okay, and the benefit of using our affiliate program is that you can actually take people who have been turned down for credit, and you can increase your bottom line doing that. I know you're a real estate broker, so I don't know if you deal with people like that on a regular basis who are applying for credit and who get denied credit. But you can definitely, if you do, you can definitely send them to us. Okay. Josh M says, I'm sorry, it's 3 rounds of 45 days each. Yeah, it takes time. That's why I said this is a patience game. Okay. This is a perseverance game. It's all about being patient, persevere, and being consistent. Okay. And following up. That's what it's all about. Credit repair. It's not a fly-by-night deal because it takes the credit bureaus a certain amount of time to investigate a case. Okay. So if you have a collections on your credit report and we found that it is inaccurate, and we go to the credit bureau and we say, you know what, this account is inaccurate because of such and such and such. Now the credit bureaus, they have to start an investigation. Okay, and that takes time. They don't do one day overnight investigations. That's not how it works. Okay, they do investigations. It can take 30 days to do investigation, plus the time it takes to mail out the disputes. Okay, and I say mail because that's the best way to go about it. Okay. Okay, so you said no, 3 rounds of 45 days. Okay, 3 rounds of 45 days. Okay, so that is was the 4 months that you was with that company, the credit repair company you're talking about. It was 3 rounds of 45 days each. Okay, gotcha. Josh says, me and my wife needed it. I signed her up. I'm waiting to see results to sign myself up. Okay, awesome. Good deal. Josh says, wow. Okay, awesome. Janelle says, number 1. Thank you, Janelle, for the feedback. Josh says, number 1. Thank you for the feedback, Josh. Appreciate you. Recky Glenn. Pink Lady says, number 1. Janelle says, LOL. Okay, awesome. Josh says, thanks. You're definitely very welcome there, Josh. Okay. Where are we at here in the comments? Janelle says, I hope that helps you with this information to Josh. Pink Lady says, credit card family, FICO 10 is going to be very unforgiving on late payments and holding a balance month to month. Yeah, so many YouTubers have made videos about the new FICO 10 scoring model. Except us, we haven't, at least not yet. We haven't. Are we planning on making a video about it? We're not sure yet, because every time I go to YouTube to watch videos, I see so many videos about the FICO scoring model 10. Okay, so I'm thinking in my mind, wow, why make another video like they made? I mean, do I really want to make a video about FICO 10? How many more videos do we need about FICO 10? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I will make a video. Who knows? But FICO 10 is going to be something else, because, I mean, just thinking about it, and this is the thoughts that I have had. The thoughts that I was having, in my opinion, is that more banks will be using the FICO 10 eventually than banks that are using the FICO 8 right now. Okay. And more banks are going to be using the FICO 10 than banks and lenders or creditors that are using the FICO 9 scoring model right now. Why is that, Lyndon? Why is that? Well, basically, my reasoning is that in the FICO 8 scoring model, yes, creditors can see on-time payments going way back. Okay. Could go a year back, could be 2 years back.
I think they always have
as long as you have that account, they can see the payment history that it's been on time, every month. Or if you've been late a few times, they can see that. If you've been late only one time, they can see that too also as well when they pull your credit report. Okay. But as far as the utilization is concerned and how much of your credit limits that you are using on your credit cards, that is basically the snapshots that they get from the statements that were generated from the other creditors, and which were reported to the credit bureaus. Okay, that is a snapshot of one billing cycle. Now, the FICO 10 scoring model is going to go back some time, not only one billing cycle. It's going to go back up to 24 months from what I've heard. Okay. And if it does go 24 months back, and lenders and creditors are able to see your utilization or credit usage for the previous 24 months, now this can be a whole new ball game. Okay. This can be a game changer for you, and change the game for you and help you get that line of credit that you wouldn't have normally gotten with the FICO 8. Or it can get you denied that line of credit that you would have gotten with the FICO 8 scoring model, or the old scoring model, FICO model, if they were using that. Okay. Reason being is because some people have a spur of the moment, high credit utilization. Could be a month or two, right? Out of that 24-month period. Now, some people on a reverse of that, or the flip side of the coin, could have had high utilization every single month for the past 24 months, except this month and last month. Okay. But not taking in consideration the new FICO scoring 10 model. So if that creditor is using the new model, now they can say, well, okay, here's a snapshot of this month and last month. Great. That person had a 3% overall credit card utilization on all of their trade lines. But that's just a snapshot of last month's billing cycle or billing cycles from all their creditors. Okay. But now looking back to the previous 23 months before that, they've had utilizations off the wall, off the charts, 40%, 80%, 90%, maxed out one month. Okay. So now that's really going to hurt someone's chances of being approved for credit. Okay. So I believe that no one really knows exactly how this FICO 10 scoring model is going to affect everyone. Okay. Right now, we don't have all of the information. Like, for example, we don't know if the FICO scoring model 10 is going to take the 24 months of credit card utilization and create an average credit card utilization for the entire 24 months. We don't know that. Okay. So there's a lot of things that is not being said about the FICO 10 scoring model that until we know those pieces of information, we cannot make a final decision or conclusion or of whether or not this will be mostly good or mostly bad for the majority of people. Okay. But it will be interesting, let me tell you that. Janelle says at Pink Lady, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I also got approved for another credit card a few nights ago. Oh yeah, that's right. And Janelle has some videos coming up, some live streams coming up, but we're not going to tell you guys all about the credit cards that she got approved for also. We're going to save that for the videos that we do. Okay. We're not going to tell you guys now, so that we like surprises. We love surprise. We like to surprise you guys. Okay. That's why it's called content. All right. And you're not going to be content. You're just not going to be contented. We give you the same stuff over and over again, right? Okay. So it's just not a good thing. We just don't want to do that, and we want to be able to give you guys fresh content every time. All right. Okay, awesome. Now, going back into the comments, Pink Lady says, Janelle, you're on a roll. Yes, she is. Josh says, I have to get my family into a home. And yes, I'm interested in being an affiliate because I'm working for a builder. And we have tons of people who don't qualify due to credit. So that's a good thing. That can be good and beneficial to you, Josh, because the more people that you have that's been denied credit or that's being turned down for credit because they have a low credit score or a very thin profile or a weak credit profile, the more money you can make out of this with the affiliate program. Because what happens is we take those people, right, that have been denied credit or who have bad credit, say they've been turned down, right, for credit. We take those people, we put them through our credit repair program, work on their credit. We give them the tools, we coach them, we give them everything they need to increase their credit score, to build a strong credit profile, to help to get a lot of those collections and hard inquiries, bankruptcies, whatever it is, late payments off of their credit report. So that way they can come back to you after they're cleaned up their credit, and now they can be approved for credit. So now you have just gained yourself more business, right? And the bottom line is you're making more sales too in the process. So it helps you out because of that, and it helps us out because we also get a great affiliate who is sending us clients, and it helps you out too also as well because you're making more business, you're making more sales, you are making money too, with the referrals that we're paying you for each paying customer that you send to us. So it's a win-win situation, and you really can't lose. Janelle says, Pink Lady, check your email.
She got it.
Okay, Pink Lady says, at Janelle, according to FICO 9 with NFCU, my score is 835. Oh my, wait a minute. According to FICO 9. Okay, so you're saying FICO 9
Right now,
is 839. Okay.
But she's wondering what it would be like when you get to FICO 10.
I'm wondering what it will be like with FICO 10. Yeah, that's one thing we can just wonder at right now. We don't know. Now, I don't think anyone knows the answer to that question. But we will see. Janelle says, the Pink Lady, wow, you probably would have more. LOL, that would be awesome. Yeah, could be more, could be less too. It could be less. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what it's going to be because we don't have all the information about the FICO 10.
We're going to work on it.
They haven't released all of the information about it. Okay. Pink Lady at Janelle says, okay, LOL. Got it. Logan Daniels in the building. Everyone, please say hello to our new person, Logan Daniels.
It's been a while since you've been here.
Do you think that FICO 10 will crash a lot of people's scores and hurt them in the long run, and credit card points, people who open cards for points? Yes, I think so. It will hurt a lot of people. But it also will help a lot of people too.
Half and half.
Okay, so it's going to hurt a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people. But again, we don't know all the full details of that FICO 10. That's the thing. That's a question they have not answered. The question is, when they're doing the calculation of the FICO 10 credit score, will they be doing an average of the 24 months of that person's credit card utilization? Will they be doing an average? Or will they consider the highest or the lowest? Will they consider what was the longest period of high utilization, and what was the longest period of low utilization? What will be the system, okay, pertaining to that? That's the question they have not answered. And there's other questions they have not answered also. So we, like I said, we don't know all the information about this FICO 10 as of yet. Curtis Davis says, hello all. Curtis Davis in the building once again. Thank you for joining us, Curtis. We appreciate you, brother. How you doing over there? Janelle says hello at Logan Daniels.
Yeah, right.
Hey to Curtis Davis. Good to see you. Hi, Janelle. Curtis Davis says, Pink Lady says, you have to do a video about it because this is where our family gets our credit news, big bro.
We know.
Yeah, we know that, but we're still trying to get more information about this FICO 10, and we haven't found all the information that we need, right? Because this is what they put out so far on the FICO 10 is what most of the YouTubers have already made videos about, right? But the questions that we have still haven't been answered about the FICO 10, okay? Well, we'll consider doing a video about it. For you, Pink Lady, we'll think about doing it, okay?
All right.
Logan Daniels. Hello, Janelle. I'm back. I love watching your live streams. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Curtis Davis says, great topic. Thank you, Curtis. Yeah, and it's important too when it comes to talking about building business credit, right? You need to have a name for the business, right? But it can't be just any name that, just pop into your head. Oh, I had a dream. We're going to name the business Poo Poo or Pee Pee. No. Okay, don't do that. All right. There's certain criteria that name needs to meet. It has to pass all those criteria. And the criteria that we discussed in the first business credit live stream. Okay, when we talked about how to make a name for the business, right? And when we had Bob from Cakeologi as a guest speaking on the topic also as well. So it has to meet all of the criteria. Okay, it can't be just any name that you pull down from the sky. Okay, it has to be tested by all of the criteria that's required for a good business name. Janelle says, Pink Lady, we are talking about it. We just want to do more research on that FICO 10 before we do a video. Absolutely. I agree. Okay, where are we at here in the comments now? Janelle says, at Logan Daniels, it's good to see you back. Janelle says, those of you just coming in and did not know that we did a live stream earlier today about my approval of Navy Federal Credit Union credit card. You can go to that video and watch the replay. Yes, definitely the video's up here on this channel. So if you missed it, definitely go ahead and watch it on the replay. Pink Lady says Experian has put out some information on FICO 10 and how it's going to affect their Experian Boost product. Okay, that's going to be interesting because a lot of people are signed up with Experian Boost. Chanel says, yikes, said Pink Lady. We will definitely check into that and do research on it. I will definitely do that this week to do research about FICO 10.
I try to do some.
Okay, awesome. Josh M says, I need to get to 680 FICO score by the summer. I'm doing self-lender, 1K installment loan, credit strong, $500 installment, secured credit card of $200. I will also be doing 3 authorized user trade lines. Okay, awesome. So you're off to a good start there, Josh, and you will get there. You just want to make sure that you keep your credit utilization low. Preferably, I recommend below 7% for the best results. Okay. And also, you make all your payments on time, of course. Also, pay off your credit cards in full if you can by the due date. Then, if you'd like to leave a small percentage or balance on your credit card after the due date, then you can spend a small amount after the due date, preferably less than 7% of your total credit limit on your card. Okay, that will give the effect of a credit utilization of less than 7%, which will be reported to the credit bureaus. Okay, and continue doing that from month to month to month. Also, you want to, I know you have 3 authorized user, or you will be doing 3 authorized user trade lines. That's awesome. Also, what you want to focus on doing is maybe every 5 months or so, you want to try to apply for cards that have high credit limits. Okay. And you have several options. We have a playlist here on this channel called If You Are New to Building Credit, right? And that includes a lot of different, ways to start building credit. And, you can use My Jewelers Club. That'll give you a $5,000 retail credit card that reports to the credit bureaus every month, and New Coast Direct that'll give you another $5,000 credit limit that reports out. Now, those are used specifically for the purposes of building credit. It is not for the purpose of shopping. Okay, that's why they made the prices of the items so high, because they don't want you to use it to go shopping. They want you to use it to build credit. Okay, so if the prices are high, that will defer you from, you know, um, doing a whole lot of shopping often on that site. Right. And you don't have to worry about the account closing, because the membership fee that you pay, that keeps the credit cards open year after year after year. Okay. Josh says, I also had a bankruptcy 1 year and 1/3 years ago. What are your thoughts, okay, on bankruptcies?
Wait, that's not bankruptcy.
That's not bankruptcy. BK? BK is bankruptcy, right? Okay, I'm not sure. You're referring to bankruptcy? Let me know inside the comments, because I don't want to assume wrong. Janelle says, let's hit that like button, everyone. Yes, people, hit the thumbs up button. Definitely helps our channel out. We have 19 people right now in here with us. Pink Lady says, and how to get an 800 credit score LLC. It's also important that the name that you choose for the business, for your business, is available in the state that you are filing in also as well. Yes, we went over that. We covered that too also as well. That is found on, it usually is found on the Secretary of State's website. Okay, when you go to the Secretary of State's website, you type in the name, you do a name search on that business name. And if anyone else, any other company has that business name in that state, it will show up. Okay, it will show up right there, and it will let you know, hey, you know, this person has that business name. Okay, if not, it just won't show anything. Okay, it'll say no results found. If it says no results found, then you can go ahead and register that name. Okay, if it shows up another company with that name, then you need to change that name. Okay, and it's not, and I would not recommend just adding a few letters to the end of it to make it different so that you can register it. No, I would say do not do that, because you would be confusing lots of clients, including your future clients. Okay, where they will be going to the other company instead of yours, thinking that that company and your company are the same company, and you're not. You're not the same company as that one. Okay, and vice versa. So do not do that. Just make up a different name. Okay. There's other things that you can do, right? Which involves SEO, search engine optimization, whereas you can check to see the searchability of that name. You know, how well that name is being searched, how many times that name is being searched every month on Google, right? You can do, if you really want to go and do more in-depth research on it, we can definitely do that. Okay. You can find out how many times a month that name is being searched on Google or YouTube also as well, because YouTube will be a marketing platform for you to market your business. Okay. For you to sell your products to your customers, for you to become the expert in your industry. Okay, so if you're a plumbing company, you'd be making videos on YouTube about how to fix a leaky faucet, right? How to do this or how to do that. Or, you know, just small examples here. We're not gonna start another YouTube channel about, you know, how to start a YouTube channel. But what I can say is you definitely want to follow the criteria that we talked about in the first Sunday night business live stream. Okay, when we had Bob on too also as well. Okay. Curtis Davis says, good show. Thank you so much, Curtis. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the kind words. Hey there, bro, from Pink Lady. Awesome. Curtis says, went for business funding in November. FICO 8 score, 735 with 20% utilization. Sophie approved $25,000 business loan. Awesome. Awesome. Everyone, please say congratulations to Curtis Davis. That's a great accomplishment. And thank you for sharing that with the group also as well. Appreciate that. Curtis wants to know, how are you, Pink Lady? Pink Lady's awesome. Janelle says, that is awesome. Congratulations, Curtis. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff here, people. And Janelle follows up. She says, let's hit that like button. Yes, people, hit the thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. It's going to help us get more people here into this chat and put this video in front of more people at the same time. We have our first comment from Periscope coming from Chad Taylor, saying, please repeat the names of the cards. Okay, the names of the cards that I mentioned are the My Jewelers Club credit card and also the New Coast Direct credit card and the IKEA Project credit card. Those are all retail credit cards. They report to the credit bureaus every month. Okay. With the IKEA, you have the option where you can fill out a pre-approval form online and find out whether or not you are pre-approved or pre-qualified for the card before applying for the card. Okay, and I would suggest you do that if you go on the IKEA website. Okay. So you just want to type in a Google search for IKEA. I'm talking about IKEA, the IKEA Project credit card. You want to Google search IKEA pre-qualified. Type that in the Google search bar, and then you will see a link that will take you to the IKEA pre-qualified site. Fill out the pre-qualified form. It will let you know whether or not you pre-qualify. Okay. As far as My Jewelers and New Coast Direct is concerned, you can go straight to their website and sign up. Okay. And that will, they're pretty much almost guaranteed to approve you, because they will almost approve almost anyone. Okay. They approve bad credit or any types of credit they approve. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, Chad Taylor, and thank you so much for participating. And everyone, please say hello to Chad Taylor from Periscope too, also as well. Pink Lady says, and Curtis Davis, I'm doing well, bro. Good going on your business credit. Yeah, that's good stuff there, Curtis Davis. Good stuff. Yes, BK is bankruptcy. Oh, okay.
Got it.
So you said you have a bankruptcy of 1 1/3 years ago. What is my thoughts on it? Well, bankruptcy can stay on your credit report for 10 years. Okay. That is what I know. As far as if you'd like to dispute it, try to get it removed from your credit report, we can help you with that. Okay. Those are my thoughts on that, on a bankruptcy. It can be difficult, more difficult than a collection, though. However, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. All right.
We'll do it.
But we will do our best to help you with that if you need the help
It depends on what the bankruptcy was for. Some you can do, some you can't.
Yeah. So Janelle says depends on what the bankruptcy is for. Chad Taylor says, what are the name of the credit cards again? Okay. Okay, I believe I already answered that one. Janelle says, my bad, I knew that. BK bankruptcy. Janelle says, hello to Chad Taylor. All right, awesome. So I believe we're at the end of the comments right now. So if anyone has another comment, definitely go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you have a question, leave it in the comments too also as well. And if you have, and if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button too also as well. We have not set a goal for this live stream. We have not set a goal for this live stream. I don't know if we should. How many thumbs up we have over there, Janelle? How many thumbs up? I didn't get it. How many thumbs up we have, 14. Janelle? 14? Okay. Janelle says it got 14 likes, so let's keep hitting that like button. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, 17 people.
So I'm not going to set a goal for this live stream here because, the business credit live streams, we just started doing these. All right. This is our second business credit live stream for our Sunday night business credit live stream, however. So we're not going to start setting the goals. And if we do set the goals, they're not going to be as high as our Wednesday night live streams or our other live streams where we talk about personal credit. Okay. Curtis Davis says, is it realistic to get $50,000 on your first round of funding? Okay, he's talking about funding. 50,000? No, not really. I don't think so. On the first round of funding, unless you have built your business credit up the right way and you set up the business and prepared it for that, If not, if you haven't set up your business credit the right way, you haven't built the structure the right way, it's not going to get you $50,000 in the first round of funding. I don't think so, unless you co-signed it with your own personal credit and you have stellar, excellent personal credit. Okay. So let's see what else we have in the comments. Pink Lady says that Curtis Davis, that's what I hear. Okay. But I mean, it can be done, business credit is not, when they give out credit limits and business credit, they don't give out credit limits in the same amounts as personal credit. I mean, normally they give out, many times more than what a lender would give you for a personal credit card and a credit limit. Okay, so say if Navy Federal gave you a $1,000 credit limit for your first Navy Federal credit card, right? If you went to apply for business credit, maybe your first card would have had maybe a $5,000 credit limit or so. Okay, but a business credit is normally a higher credit limit than the personal credit limits that they tend to give out. So yes, that is possible to get a $50,000 on your first round of funding. It is, as far as it being realistic, it is real. It does happen. Is it typical? No, it's not typical for a lot of people.
Possibility.
Okay, but it is a possibility, but it's not typical because a lot of people do not get that on their first round of funding. Curtis Davis says, right, I think next round I can. Okay, awesome.
You should do a pre-qualify, right?
Josh M says getting a Chapter 10 bankruptcy removed with your credit repair service. Okay, awesome. Well, if you need help, definitely, you have all the information, just hit us up. Okay. So if anyone else has any other comments, any other questions, just go ahead, leave them in the comments because we're getting ready to wrap this live stream up. I've done a lot of work on videos today. It's our second live stream on the same day. So I remember last time we've done something like that was last summer around the 4th of July. Okay. So yeah. So Yeah, we do have another comment here from Pink Lady. She says it depends on how you go through the step. Yeah,
That's true.
it is true. That's very true. It depends on how you go through the steps. You know what I mean? For someone who has not gone through all of the steps the right way, maybe they will not get the first round,
Do
50,000.
research.
You know, but say someone who else who gone through the steps the right way, the correct way, set up the credit profile for that, then yeah, that is very possible. Okay. But again, if you want a free consultation, I'm gonna put a special link inside of the description after this video. It's gonna be a link for you to get a free consultation with Bob from the YouTube channel Cakeologi, where he can, you know, find out more about your business needs and how you want to go if you want to go about building business credit. Okay. Janelle says true. Curtis Davis says, do you think credit card funding is better than loans? Credit card funding is better than loans. And why is credit card funding better than loans? Well, because credit card funding, you can actually keep your utilization low on credit card funding. Okay. Also, interest rates may be lower, also as well. And credit cards, um, a lot of credit cards have promotional introductory offers. Okay. Like my Discover card, it had I believe it was a 15 or 18 months, first 15 or first 18 months promotional offer where there's no interest at all for that time period. So a lot of credit cards have that, okay, where there's no interest for that time period. Also, you can take a balance off of one card and do a balance transfer to another credit card that has no interest, like another promotional offer. Okay. So you can benefit by lower interest rates than what loans have to offer you. So there you go. All right. Janelle says I would do some research as well. Okay. Yeah, I think she's talking about FICO 10. Pink Lady says to Curtis Davis, that varies from business to business and what you can handle in your business. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And that also depends on what the lenders feel that you can handle. If the lenders feel that you can't handle a $50,000 loan, they're just simply not going to give you one. Okay? It's just the way it is. All right. Curtis Davis says, good information. Thank you, Curtis Davis. Pink Lady says, Curtis Davis, business lines of credit is a good ultimate goal. Yeah, it's very helpful to build business credit. Okay, you're gonna need it.
I'm gonna go to credit union.
Janelle says, Curtis Davis, also when doing that, be sure you want to have copy of the business you have as proof. Yeah. I think what Janelle is trying to say, you want to have all your business documents, right? You're probably gonna need certain things like your articles of incorporation. If you're an incorporated company, you may need your EIN number. You may need things like that to apply for the funding too, also as well. Okay, so you want to make sure you have all of that. All right, when you apply. Okay. So if there's no other comments or questions, I'm going to go ahead and close out this live stream. I really appreciate all of you who have participated in being a part of this live stream also as well. And I'm glad to have you guys on here. Right now, we are almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is definitely out of this world. It's amazing for a YouTube channel like us. We have not even been around for a full year yet, and we've got almost 2,000 subscribers. All we need is another 50
50.
50 subscribers, and we will have 2,000 subscribers. Awesome. And thanks to you guys, we were able to do this. Curtis Davis says, right, Navy wanted certified copies of articles. Yes, see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. They want copies of all your documentation for the business. So that, again, that goes back into our business credit live streams. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about building the foundation for your business credit. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. Okay, the articles of incorporation, you need that stuff. Okay, there's other things that you need to also as well to build out your business foundation, but we're not going to discuss that here in this live stream. This live stream, we're focusing solely and only on the second step in building business credit, which is registering your business name. Okay, and now that we've completed that topic, step 2 in building business credit, we're glad that all of you have attended. Curtis Davis says, good show. We're glad that all of you are here with us. Pink Lady says to Curtis Davis, most credit unions will want more documents. That is true. They want a lot more documents. So you got to have all your ducks in a row. And in order to get that, you have to go through the steps the right way. You have to go through the steps the right way. Okay? And don't skip steps, because it will hurt you in the long run. Janelle Leone says, true. Curtis Davis says, thank you. You're very welcome, Curtis. So thank you to all of you who have attended. Really appreciate that. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and close out this live stream. So from Panda, from Bridget, Janelle, all of us here at the How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC family, stay safe, be blessed. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome to the YouTube channel, How to Get an 800 Credit Score. My name is Lyndon Baptiste, and on this channel, we talk about ways to increase your credit score, build credit, and get approved for the lowest payments on mortgages and lines of credit, loans, and how to travel the world for free, earn extra money with cash back and bonuses. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. That way you'll never miss a single video as we make them. We'll see all of you guys in our Wednesday night live streams, 8:30 p.m. Central Time here on How to Get an 800 Credit Score LLC. Thank you very much. Good night.